Well, let's bring in technology journalist Mary-Anne Russon, who joins us from Cardiff. Mary-Anne, thank you very much for your time. This is something of a risk for Elon Musk, although we don't quite know whether he means what he says, and that has happened several times in the past. But why do you think he'd do this? Because other social media platforms have found no need to charge their users a subscription.
So if you remember, so what's X, or I think somebody was saying today, let's call it Twix, Twitter X or Twix. If you think about it, Twitter was always a loss-making business. It never made a profit, and it got into the advertising business very late as well. So if Jack Dorsey had still been in charge, and if he eventually said, "Look, guys, we need to charge some money, and maybe we need everybody to pay $2 a month, or maybe a couple of dollars a year," the same way that we support Wikipedia, the Wikimedia Foundation, which is the world's largest free encyclopedia, I have the feeling that people would be more in favor of it. But because Elon Musk has taken control, changed Twitter to X, he's made some decisions regarding what he calls free speech, which has not been very popular, and has led to a lot of anti-Semitism, a lot of undesirable behavior on the platform. Musk says that advertising revenue has gone down by 60%. And he's definitely somebody who his bottom line is about making money. So he's going to make money no matter what. So the issue is, do people who've spent many years paying, building their brand on Twitter, on X, will they pay that money? Who is going to want to pay the money? Is it your normal keyboard warrior sitting in their armchair at home? Or is it just going to be big brands who'll pay the money? And if people defect, where are they defecting to? Are they going to Threads, which is Meta's product, which is tied to your Instagram account, which means you're not able to be anonymous? Or are they going to Mastodon, which is decentralized, so no one can find you? Or are they going to Blue Sky, which currently only some people can get an invite for? So it's a very fragmented, social media platform of this type, of the short form character thing. So I don't really think there's a great answer. May it work? Maybe. I'm not sure if it will.
Well, but users have generally stuck around with Twitter, which does show that it's fairly addictive. But as you pointed out, the revenue has collapsed. So that's one good reason for charging a subscription, clearly. Plug some of the hole that perhaps Elon Musk has helped to create himself. What about his suggestion that it's the only way to get rid of bots? Is that a credible suggestion?
He is right that it's very cheap to set up a bot. Bots are very cheap. If you know how to code them, it is cheap to set up a bot. And his point is that if every single new Twitter account had to be verified by a separate payment card, then you would need to set up a whole load of prepaid payment cards, and it would make it more expensive and also not desirable. If you even having to pay $2 a month. That's $24 a year, and you had to pay that for your account, you might not think much of $2 a month if you were a journalist or if you were a brand. Or, even if you were a keyboard warrior, you might not think of it. A lot of keyboard warriors have actually paid the, $11 a month just to get the blue tick because they were never allowed to have one before. So you might want to pay that money. But he might be right that people who have bots may not feel that is a great way to do it. But really, I think this is about Elon Musk wanting some money. And he's always been, if you look at everything he's ever said, he's always been very keen about having some money, as much of it as possible.
That's absolutely right, Mary-Anne, but everything he's said doesn't always come to fruition, so we'll have to watch this one carefully. But we thank you very much indeed for your thoughts.